Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the video. It is currently Saturday, the 13th of December. This year's has just gone so quick, man. I think I said this in my last video, but even this month as well, it just seems like December is just rapid. Yeah, 13th, like literally less than 2 weeks until Christmas, less than 2 weeks until my birthday. 26 years old. I'm going to be absolutely cooked. But yeah. I haven't really got an idea for today's video, just going to go along with it. Got a nice day planned, obviously the kind of standard Saturday setup with doing check-ins first, then going to train. Might catch a little bit of the football as well later on. And then I've got my my coaching meal, which I am really excited for. The MDB coaching meal. This is the third year that I've done one. And yeah, it's just gonna be a really good turnout. There's quite a lot of people coming, and it's just gonna be a really nice time, really, just to sit down with a lot of like-minded people and just have a good laugh, have some nice food, and yeah, just enjoy the evening. So I'm excited for that. But first, got to get on with the day. I've got a busy day of check-ins ahead. So I've got my digestion drink, which is the apple cider vinegar. Sorry, Belle is playing with the Scrub Daddy? Is it a Scrub Daddy? Yeah, Belle's playing with a Scrub Daddy. But yeah, I've got my digestion drink, which is the apple cider vinegar, aloe vera juice, which is probably the most awful drink, if I'm honest, but works well. And the thing for me, like I was saying, when I was in prep, I was obviously struggling a little bit with digestion, and so just kind of keeping this in as a staple. I kind of need to finish off the apple cider vinegar and the aloe vera juice as well. So once I do that, I bought quite a lot of it whilst I was in prep, so I'm just looking to finish it off. Do I think it makes a massive difference? Potentially, but whilst I'm in like week 11 post-show, or week 11 of the off-season, my digestion's definitely got a lot better, and that's just down to food volume, probably a little bit less stress as well. So yeah, I'm gonna neck this, which is, it's just awful. Like, this is probably the worst part of my morning. Oh. Oh. So whilst I'm at it, messing around in the kitchen, I need to do my hydration drink, take my health supplements, and then make meal one. I thought I would give a little bit of an update on kind of like how the off season's going. So like I said, I'm in week 11 now of the off season, or 11 weeks post show. Currently sitting at around 14 to 15 pounds up, which is a nice rate of gain. At the start of coming out of prep, obviously the rate of gain was quite high, and then we've definitely slowed it down quite a lot. So I think in the past maybe 7 weeks, I've probably only gained maybe 3 pounds, 4 pounds, which is a really nice kind of rate of gain for this point in the off season. Again, that will probably look to slow down even more as I get further into this phase, because we want a nice long kind of runway of push-up room. So I don't want to be dieting anytime soon, I tell you that much. I want to be spending as much time as I possibly can making improvements. My body is definitely one that kind of gains at a slightly faster rate. Obviously some people can, really kind of solidify very kind of routine, or routine's probably, or consistent, that's probably the word I'm looking for, consistent kind of rates of gain. My body weight will kind of do a week where it will jump up a little bit, and then I'll probably have maybe a week or two where it will kind of come down or hold, and that's just kind of how my body usually operates, and it has done for a very long time, and especially in my last off season as well. So the main kind of priority for me right now is obviously training and just getting that in the best position possible. And if I'm honest, training is the best it's been in a very long time. Obviously you get to points in prep where training unfortunately does become a little bit of like a chore, and some of the enjoyment is taken away from it a little bit. And the reason I say that is because I love the progressive side of training. I love the kind of chasing the logbook, and really progressing my numbers forward. And unfortunately there comes to points of prep where you're literally just holding on to numbers, and you're trying everything in your power to hold on to numbers. So yeah, I'm in that point now where I go in the gym, I feel confident, I feel strong, and I can really look to improve on my numbers every single session. So yeah, training is going very, very well at the moment. And then when it comes to my diet is still exactly the same as the full day of eating video I posted a couple weeks ago. I will do like a rest day, full day of eating, especially over the Christmas period when I have a little bit of time off work. I will look to potentially do a rest day, full day of eating as well, if anyone is interested in that. Because usually with YouTube, people love watching a full day of eating. So I will film one of them over the Christmas period whilst I have a rest day. Even though the Christmas period is looking very, very busy, a lot of social events. So I need a kind of day where I'm 100% on plan and I can film that. But yeah, it's just the Christmas period in general. I think everyone is in a position at the moment where we're just trying to manage social events the best they possibly can. But yeah, unfortunately, it's just that kind of point in the year where you just got to do your best, really. Enjoy the social events, be present there. If you can stay on plan, brilliant. If not, just make smart decisions. And that's basically how you manage your diet with an off-plan meal. I think I could even maybe incorporate some of that into in today's video, because obviously I've got an off-plan meal later on this evening with my team meal. So the setup there for me to kind of be structured and to incorporate that off-plan meal will be pulling food back during the day and then making a smart decision with the evening. Make sure that when I'm full and satisfied with the meal, I'm not continuously eating more, and just being smart with it, really. So for example, today I'm gonna have my first meal, which is the whey, dark chocolate and berries. I'll have my pre-workout meal exactly the same, and then I'll probably pull some carbs out of my post-workout meal, and I will pull some carbs out of my meal 4 and 5, and just have protein veg servings until that meal. So I should bank myself around maybe 1,200 calories by doing that. And then I'll have the off-plan meal as kind of my last meal. But after my kind of training day pre-workout meal, I won't have a lot of carbs until that meal later on this evening. And again, that's just banking calories, being smart with your decision making. Like if you're having an off-plan meal and you're literally substituting it for one meal, and let's say that meal is, I don't know, 500-600 calories, but then you're having an off-plan meal which is 1,000 calories, no wonder your scale weight's going to jump up and you're going to have a bit of a larger surplus of that day, which is not managing a off-plan meal well. You want to manage an off-plan meal well by kind of banking the calories and having a good estimate of how many calories that's going to be. Anyway, that's a little bit of a update from me. Just where I am at in this off season. Obviously a little bit of like managing off-plan meal as well. Come on, you'd expect a little bit of a kind of off-topic rant from me if you've been watching this YouTube channel a while anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna make my first meal, and then I'm gonna head out for a little bit of a walk, get 3 to 4K steps in, and then I'm going to get back to do some client check-ins, and then it'll be time for upper. I might run you through the upper session. I might even mic up for it as well, because I really do enjoy today's upper session, so it might be good to do a little bit of a mic'd up episode, as I haven't done that in a while. So yeah, I'm going to get to that, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. Damn, I need a tan, don't I? Look how pale I am, man. I miss the like the post-show kind of glow that you get from having a stage tan. Like anyone who's competed will know that kind of post-show, like 2-3 days after when you've had that spray tan, especially if it's like pro tan as well, where it kind of lasts and leaves quite a nice kind of look after. Yeah, I just miss it, like, because I just look so pale, especially in these winter months as well. Might have to get back on the old tanning moisturiser, which I was doing through prep, because I just preferred that look, and I just don't want to do sunbeds, if I'm honest. I don't think sunbeds are the way forward, but that is my opinion. Probably could be down to me working in the medical sector, but yeah, steps done, 4 to 5K steps done. I actually got a little bit carried away on the treadmill, because I was trying to arrange the Natty Blueprint podcast Christmas special, where we're getting a few people on board for that, which will be really, really cool. It should be a decent episode. Hopefully everyone enjoys that one. We're going to do a little bit of a quiz. I'm not going to reveal the guests, and we're not going to reveal the guests, I don't think, until we filmed it and then it all goes live, and it's kind of hopefully going to be like a little bit of a collaborative post, and it should be pretty good. So yeah, just received my check-in through from Mr. Morris as well. No changes this week, keeping everything the same. He's all happy with how things are going. So it's now time for me to crack on with my Saturday check-ins, which is always my busiest day of coaching. And you know, my Sundays are slowly turning into Saturdays as well, which I am incredibly grateful for. I'm never going to be one to, you know, complain or moan about, you know, workload with my coaching when, you know, my goal is to push it. My goal is to work with as many people as I can, with obviously without that being a detriment to my service. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with check-ins now, and then I'll probably catch up with you guys when it comes to training or maybe my pre-workout meal. I don't want to keep filming the same pre-workout meal. Everyone knows my pre-workout meal is 100 grams curry rice, 50 grams of whey, 20 grams of nut butter. If you watch maybe one other YouTube video, you will know my pre-workout meal because I seem to record it every single time. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with Saturday check-ins, and I will catch you guys probably when we're at the gym. Right, people, a couple hours have passed. The light here is doing me a disservice. It's very, very bright. But yeah, obviously outside the gym now, ready for upper. Love this upper session. This is arguably my favorite session out of the whole rotation. Just a load of basic movements that are just really enjoyable. Barbell row, dumbbell incline press, dumbbell row, dumbbell fly, like a lot of just hard basic movements, which I really do enjoy. So yeah, going to do a little bit of a walkthrough as well with this session. Going to mic up and I'll take you through it as much as I possibly can without it kind of taken away from my training session. Got the beats as well. I stole Kate's beats as she was away yesterday evening for our work do, so I made the most of it and have stole her beats for this session. So sorry, Kate, but I do believe she has bought me a pair of beats for my birthday, so thanks for that. Also, wasn't really a surprise because I found out looking at the Amazon orders on our account. So she took the L there, but no, I do appreciate it. She's not going to watch my YouTube videos anyway. Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm going to get in the gym now. Have my pre-workout, which was Naughty Boy, Menace, and also Vascumax Pro from Strom. So of course you can get that at Supplement Supply, code MDB10 at checkout. But yeah, going to get in there now, and hopefully it's going to be a good session. You don't want to be in it? Wow, bro. That's why I suck. Wow, Den Dog doesn't want to be in the intro. Your feature in the background. I've nabbed Denny's seat to do this intro. If Denny, and no one knows Denny, we'll see you. Probably, I said if no one knows Denny. No one knows Denny. But obviously is my co-host to the Natty Blueprint podcast, so go check that out. Anyway, like I was saying, in for upper today, starting with barbell row, then into dumbbell incline, cable press, incline, dumbbell fly, dumbbell row, Cybex upper back row, Y raise, and then dumbbell shrug. So a lot of basic movements, bread and butter movements I like to say. But yeah, starting off with a barbell row. I'm going to attempt probably 130. Been playing with 130 with this movement for last couple weeks now. Kind of been getting within the range of like 8 reps. With the barbell row, it's one of those movements for me where it's like, just pick up a weight and row it. A lot of people get obsessed with trying to isolate a certain muscle group with it, and I think it's a movement where you can use it as a bit of an opportunity to just work the whole posterior chain, and that's what I do with it. So yeah, there might be a little bit of body English there, there might be a little bit of momentum use, but at the end of the day, my back feels absolutely torched after it, and at the end of the day, that's what we want. So yeah, starting off with the barbell row, gonna get into it, and hopefully it's gonna be a decent session. Right, so that's barbell row done. 130 for 9 and then 100 for 18. So rep up on both sets. It is quite loud up here, so hopefully the microphone's picking me up all right. The 130 barbell row, a little bit yeah buddy towards the end, but don't really mind that, to be honest. Like I said, I view the barbell row as a little bit of a whole posterior chain movement. So now going on to the incline dumbbell. Low incline here, so just one notch up on the bench. What I'm looking for here is a real deep range. So you'll notice I will come down quite far with a dumbbell. And again, that's just a small kind of change that I've made to my chest training, which I've spoken about in previous videos. And just to yield, hopefully, growing some chest, because I need some pressing musculature. Like my delts, my chest, and my arms are pretty trash, and I need to improve them. So yeah, just playing around with deeper ranges. Obviously a range that I feel comfortable and safe going into, but again, like if I had less range, I would be able to lift more weight. So I'm only going to be using really like, I think it's 37s, but making sure that the reps are really consistent, controlled and accurate. And you know, the weight will slowly follow, especially within this off season as well, with how long of a runway I've got of growing. So yeah, let's get into incline dumbbell. Oh! Oh! Right, incline dumbbell done. Very happy with that. About half a rep up on the first set, and then second set I was a rep up. One thing I like to do as well with my chest work is do a higher rep set first. So with the incline dumbbell, 2 sets, same the load, and just allow the reps to drop off. So first set was 8.5 reps, and then second set was 7 reps. So yeah, really happy with that. Some productive work in, especially like dumbbell pressing's never really been something I've been like truly very good at or strong at. So I'm really excited to see where that can go. And if I can keep that kind of form and the reps kind of accurate, then yeah, gonna be very happy. So moving on to cable press now. This is the last check. Oh no, I've got a fly after this, and then that'll be the last chest exercise. And then it's going into a little bit of back work, a little bit of delt work, and it'll be job done. Right, so we're approaching the end of the session now. 3 sets of Y raise and then 2 sets of dumbbell shrug, and then we job done. Get home, get the post-workout meal in, and then watch Chelsea Everton at 3 o'clock, which should hopefully not be a depressing watch. But yeah, really good session across the board today. Really happy with it. Everything's felt good. Numbers have been majority up. So yeah, can't complain really. It's been a productive one. Definitely been a bit of a kind of a choppy session in a way, because I've had like 5 or 6 clients come in the gym whilst I've been training. So yeah, obviously in and out of conversations, etc. But obviously it's a pleasure to be able to chat with those guys, and a lot of them are coming to the meal later on. So everyone's kind of a bit buzzing about that. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on with these last couple of exercises, and I'll see you guys when I've finished up training. Session done. That was a fairly long session, I can't lie. Like I said, had a few clients come in the gym and then did a bit of posing with a couple of clients as well, which is good. And yeah, feeling pretty tanked now, I can't lie. So yeah, I'm gonna get home, eat my post-workout meal, watch the football. I'm gonna pull back a little bit of my carbohydrates for my post-workout meal. So only gonna have like 50 grams of cream of rice, 190 grams of raw weight chicken, and then some salad to accompany that, just to raise food volume up a little bit, and then that will tie me over for the meal later on. So only 4 meals in total today, and kind of combining my last 2 meals for the meal out, and obviously pulling back food as well through my post-workout meal, which will bank me enough calories for managing the off-plan meal. So yeah, it's really that simple. But yeah, I'm gonna get home because I am hungry, and I need to chill as well, because yeah, I've been in the gym for a long time, and starting, you know, anyone feel like that when you're in the gym for a long period of time, and you start to feel a bit like scatty from coming down from a pre-workout. It's kind of how I felt. So yeah, I'm gonna get home and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Right, fashion with MDB. Imagine, Christ, I'm like the least fashionable person. But tonight we're gonna go with this Bershka knitted polo, straight kind of black jeans, which I don't think you can see because it's tracking my face at the moment. And then I will wear my Represent Bullies, which need a little bit of a clean, with this kind of black cordial coat. Again, from Bershka. I'm a massive fan of Bershka. If you like the kind of like Zara and weekday vibes, then Bershka is also a good website to have a look at. Have some really good bits on there. Even these like bullies, for example, obviously these are Represent Bullies, but you can get knockoff versions on Bershka for pretty cheap, and they look very similar, and also they fit very similar as well. So yeah, currently Chelsea are winning 2-0 against Everton, so that's always a bonus. I don't know how much I'm going to film of this evening, because I just want to be, you know, enjoying the evening with my clients, have a good laugh, have a bit of good food, and just enjoy the time there. So I'll probably record some bits on my new iPhone 17. So hopefully the footage will be decent. But yeah, like I said, I just want to enjoy the evening. So won't be filming too much, but I'll try and get some clips here and there, which I can throw up on the screen. And I will probably catch up with you guys tomorrow morning. So people, it is the next morning. Admittedly, I did not film anything from the meal last night, which is really poor. I did intend to, but when I got there, completely forgot. Obviously just chatting away all night. And yeah, it was a really lovely time. Like, it was a great time, obviously, to have a lot of the team there, to enjoy some good food, you know, and just have some good conversations and have a good laugh at the end of the day. And it was, yeah, really nice. Obviously, some people couldn't make it, which is completely understandable. You know, the meal was fairly local to me, and with online coaching, you're coaching people from all around. So, you know, for some people, logistically, it didn't really work out and they couldn't make it, which is completely fine. And hopefully they'll be able to make it some of the time. It is something that I want to do a little bit more often, potentially do like meals and like meetups and stuff like that. But again, it's difficult to arrange, you know, a certain time or a certain day where everyone's like free and stuff. And I had to literally arrange this team meal like months in advance. But yeah, it was really good. I did really enjoy it. And I do apologise for not filming anything. I did intend to, but I completely forgot. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been a little bit of like a day in the life, I suppose, a bit of an upper session, talking about how to manage off-plan meals as well, which I know people are going to be wanting to know, because obviously it's coming within this Christmas period now where social events are a lot more frequent than usual, and I know it can stress some people out as well, but the main thing is, you know, enjoy them, make memories, because, you know, last night was a great memory. Like, I've done that meal now for the past 3 years, and every single year there's, you know, there's the same old faces, but also there's new ones as well. And it's just really cool to see how the team is growing. And yeah, it makes me very grateful. It really, really does. Like, I was driving home from the meal, I was chatting with Kate, and I was like, it's sometimes a little bit surreal. And I'm always very, very grateful for obviously working with such great people. And you know, I've worked hard to build my coaching brand, but I'll always be grateful for the people I work with, because they are really, really good people. So yeah, that is it for this video. I suppose I could do a little bit of a coaching plug now, couldn't I? If you are interested in coaching, there is an application form in the description below, or you can just drop me a message on Instagram or go to my Instagram bio, and that'll take you straight to my WhatsApp, where we can have a little bit of conversation. We can even set up a consult call, which is free, by the way. It's literally just a chat to discuss your goals. So yeah, that rounds up the video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure you comment down below, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.